Hey everyone, it's Pastor K with 4 minutes in 40 days. Listen, I know we were going to talk about fasting and what we've been sacrificing for Lent. And so I'm one of those people who actually need to do things in progress or process or segments, whatever you want to call it. I have to break it up. If anyone knows me, I am a sweet tooth person. Don't touch my desserts or you will get hurt. So the last couple of days for me has been, sweeting. Oh my goodness. I decided to at least not to indulge in any sweets for at least 3 days a week for the season of Lent, or this time of Lent, working on renewing my mind. Remember that video, renewing my mind, and so with that, being transformed to develop better habits for myself, healthier habits, but also, cleansing out those things, cleansing out sweets, the way that I indulge sweets, and leaning and trusting God all the more for developing those healthy habits. So let me tell you, it got real for me, and I'm just going to tell you what came to my spirit in my struggle, and that is that God's grace is sufficient for me. I had to, and I fought through, and I had to remember that, and I had to speak over myself because we have those moments. We will have those times where we will struggle, and I'm talking about my sweetness and my addiction for sweets is real. But there are so many other things and so many other habits that we have. And so in the midst of that, I'm not telling you not to work on it. Continue to work on growing yourself and making yourself better, right? But also in the midst of it, know that sometimes you're going to stumble. Sometimes you're going to have that moment where you're going to fall, you're going to slip up. But that's not the time to throw in the towel. That's the time to remember God's grace. And even in this season of sacrificing, just remember God's grace. God's grace is sufficient for you, and it's made perfect in your weakness and in my weakness, right? So what did I do? I prayed. I did pray, and the struggle was so real. I said, "Don't do it, Karen. Don't do it, Karen. Don't do it, Karen. Don't do it, Karen." I didn't do it. Praise God, I didn't do it. But I also remember to give myself grace, because God gives us grace. And if in fact that I do have a slip up, I know that God's grace is sufficient for me. Remember that God's grace is sufficient for you. This has been Pastor K. Y'all, the struggle is real sometimes, but know that God's grace carries you through. I'll see you soon.